Hey guys, welcome back to my vegan kitchen. I've got a great recipe. I know I say that all the time, but this one is a 100% winner. It is for banana bread. This is a real showstopper. It doesn't use very much sugar or oil. It's amazing. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna do this in my KitchenAid, but don't feel obligated to use a mixer. If you wanna do it in a bowl, that's fine. So the first ingredient is 6 bananas.
Those are really sad.
They're not really though. These are organic bananas, and even though they look like they're ready for the garbage, when you crack these bad boys open, if you can, actually, you know, you're supposed to peel the banana from the bottom.
Supposedly.
Because that's where the flour is. Look, it looks like a fresh newborn banana when you do it. It's the organic ones, they're just different than the regular ones. So you're gonna need 6 ripe bananas. Don't try and use no green bananas. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be too hard. So I'm gonna get all of these in the bowl and I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of sugar. That's all the sugar, added sugar that's in this is 1/4 cup. That's like nothing. All right, and to that we're gonna add 1/4 cup of sugar. Now, you can use any kind of sugar that you want, preferably a brown sugar. So you can use agave, you can use maple syrup, you can use this coconut sugar. I'm just gonna pop it in here. And you want slightly chunky. This will do the work. If you don't have a mixer, just mash it with a fork, but don't make it into like baby food.
Ew.
Alright, so now we're going to add the oil. You can use coconut oil, you can use olive oil, you can use vegan butter. So you're going to put one.
So what's your choice?
I'm using coconut oil today that I got free from Thrive Market when I spent a certain amount. So that's 1/4 cup. That's very little oil for a cake. That's what makes it healthy. And also we're going to add 2 flax eggs. Now I'm sure you guys are familiar with flax eggs. If you're not, it's for each egg it's 1 tablespoon of ground flax and 3 tablespoons of water. Let it sit. This happens to be 2, so it's 2 tablespoons of flax and 6 tablespoons of water. So you want to get all that in there. That's what's going to make it firm and hold together because there's no dairy or egg in it. So we're going to get that mixed up. Next part. Now we're going to add 2½ cups of flour. If you want to make this gluten-free, use gluten-free flour mix or brown rice flour. So we're just gonna, I don't like doing like separate bowls. They always say like, oh, mix the wet ingredients and then mix the dry ingredients. That just means you're gonna spend more time at the sink cleaning up those bowls. And I'm not for that. So that's 2½ cups of flour. And I have the rest of the dry ingredients over here. And that's going to be 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So we're just going to put all those in. Can't forget the vanilla. You guys know I hate to measure, so I'm just going to put a bunch of vanilla in there.
Whatever that was, give us a guesstimate.
Probably like a teaspoon of the liquid extract. Most people use the liquid extract, so probably a 1/2 teaspoon of the powdered. So we're gonna get this mixed up really well. Don't turn it on full force right away, otherwise
you got a lot of powder in there.
Exactly. You might just have to pulse it a little bit.
That vanilla smells so nice.
Doesn't it? Okay, now we can let it mix. Of course, after it gets going, if you need to scrape down the sides, stop the mixer, scrape down the sides, make sure everything's incorporated. It looks like it's doing a pretty good job on its own, so I don't have to stop it. Don't over mix it. because especially if it's not gluten-free, the flour is going to get tough and it's not going to rise right. So just don't overmix it. Now these are the last two ingredients. Half a cup of walnuts, which is optional, but I love walnuts, and half a cup of vegan chocolate chips. So now just do it gently, gently, gently. All right, that's all ready to go. So now what we're going to do, right? Can you see all the deliciousness in there? I'm going to spray my loaf pan, because this is a bread cake. Woo!
Whoa.
Sorry.
Last time you did that, it got it on my face.
I'm sorry. What's the best part of vegan baking?
Licking the spoons and stuff.
That's right. So make sure you get all of that goodness. Leave a little extra for licking. Alright, so now we're ready to put this in the pan. This is enough for one loaf in a standard size 9 by 5 inch loaf pan. I guess you could make this as like a sheet cake too. I'm not sure of how long you would cook it. Definitely a less amount of time, probably about 35 to 40 minutes if you're doing like a 9 by 13. But this one is going to take about an hour at 350. And then once you get it all in there, make it pretty.
Ooh.
Right?
Ah.
You don't want it just looking like a beast.
Well, I mean, you might. What if it's like for Beauty and the Beast viewing
Well,
party?
that's a different story. So we're going to put this in at 350 for 1 hour. Alright.
How beautiful is that?
The oven for an hour and has come out and been sliced. Slices like a dream.
Yeah.
How does it smell?
Potent, potable, very banana, very delicious.
You can see the little melty chocolate pieces in there.
I'm not ready to have my full slice yet because
Just
dinner's
take-
right here, but
yeah.
I'll take like a little bit.
Okay. Oh, so moist, and it holds together so nicely even without eggs.
Yum! I love it. I love
Awesome.
banana bread, and this is so good.
I hope you guys try it and love it. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe for more. We'll be here.
Or will we? Gotta leave them wanting more. Can't be too available.
Till next time, much love.